Hello, this is ENS 150.2 Engineering Graphics. So in this video, I'm going to draw in AutoCAD Figure 2 in Activity 3. So let's start. First, we have to look at the drawing. So if this is your ellipse, so hindi siya perfect, pagpasensyahan nyo na guys. Yung distance nito is 76. While ito naman is 82. Then the distance here patungo sa center, this is 30. And ito naman dito is 24. So let's create an ellipse sa AutoCAD. So first, let's use this ellipse or center ellipse. It creates an ellipse using a specified center point. So let's click. Then makita nyo sa command line, although it's not shown here, but sa command line, yung sa baba, makikita nyo ellipse specify center of ellipse. So you can start anywhere. Let's say magsimula ako dito. And then specify an endpoint of axis. So yung length nung outer axis natin is 82. So you can type 82 on your keyboard, then press enter. Another axis, so hindi siya, nagkamali ako, no? So 82, press enter. Then another axis is 30, press enter. So this time, i-offset natin tong ellipse natin. So as you can see, yung difference nung outer minus inner is 6. So 82 minus 76 is 6. 30 minus 24 is 6. So gamitin natin tong offset na makita natin sa modified tool. So offset. So sa command line, makita nyo offset, specify offset distance. So specify natin na ang offset distance is 6. Then type 6 on your keyboard, enter. Find the center or select object to offset. Yun yung makita natin sa command line. So click natin tong ellipse. Since yung dinraw natin is yung sa outer, so sa inner yung kailangan nating i-offset. So this is outer, this is inner. Enter or click. So you're done with offset. So kung makikita natin sa drawing, yung center ng circle ay nasa center din itong ellipse. So we will offset another ellipse na center nitong dalawa. So since kanina 6 yung offset distance natin, let's divide it to 2 to find the center, which is 3. So again, let's offset. Ngayon, specify the offset distance, type 3 on your keyboard, then press enter. Select object to offset. Itong pipiliin ko yung inner na ellipse, and then sa gitna ko ilalagay yung offset. Ito na yung offset. And this time, gusto kong gumawa ng multiple objects but naka-rotate. So, pwede kong gamitin itong array. So, I'll click array, the arrow down button, polar array. So, select objects na ipo-polar array ko. Then, enter. After that, specify center point. So, pipiliin ko tong center point. And then, if we look here in the upper part, tatlong items lang yung i-array ko kasi magdodoble na if 6. So, ito na yung magiging itsura niya. So, you can close the array now. Close array. So, ngayon, i-draw na natin yung circle. So, we know that the distance between the center to the center of the circle is 60. So, from center dito, gagawa tayo ng 60 na line. And then, make a perpendicular line para ma-project natin to the left. So, kung saan siya nag-intersect, yan na yung center ng circle. So, we know that the circle is 14 in diameter, but we can see sa command line, sinabi niya, specify radius of circle. So, for the 14 units diameter, yung radius is 7. So, enter 7 in your keyboard and then press enter. So, let's make another circle na 10 na naman yung radius. So, enter. Yan, yung circle na 7 and 10. So, another circle is makikita natin 42 units yung distance niya to the left. So, now let's project 42. So, let's create a line from the center and then specify the length of the line, which is 42. Then enter. And then make a perpendicular line kung saan siya intersect. Yan na yung center ng circle mo. Then another 62. Let's create a line that is 62 ba yun? Yeah, 62. So, specify 62. Lagay mo sa command line. Enter. And then, project. Enter. So, if i-click mo tong array, isa siyang single entity. So, kailangan mo muna tong i-break apart para ma-choose mo one by one. Kailangan natin siyang i-explode. So, let's click the array and then click edit source. And then, kung gusto nating i-remove ang one part, let's say I want to remove the center, meron siyang warning, edit source objects of the associative array. So, pag sinabing associative array, it's one entity. The source objects of the associative array can be edited while in an array editing state. So, enter array close to exit the array editing state. So, okay. So, kapag pag hindi pa to na-explode, pag magde-delete ako ng isa, made-delete lahat. Control Z. Balik ko muna. But if I want to explode this first, save changes, gagamitin ko tong explode na button. So, this breaks a compound object into its component objects. So, explode, choose the array, and then enter. So, ngayon, mapipili ko na isa-isa bawat component. At hindi na siya um, associative array. Associative array ba yun? So now I can choose can draw the circle kung saan siya nag-intersect. Again, the radius is 7 since 14 yung diameter. And then another circle na 10 yung radius. And then next is yung circle saan siya nag-intersect, 7. And then another circle na 10 yung radius niya. Type 10 on your keyboard and then enter. So now it's time to delete unnecessary na mga objects. So etong line, since we only use this to find the center, pwede na itong ma-delete. Itong mga lines na to. As well as the center, pwede na din siyang ma-delete. Kasi it's not part of the drawing. Nilagay ko lang in order to find the center of the circle. Now, let's trim. First, click the trim button here. Select the cutting edge or yung boundaries and then press enter. So, ito yung mga ititrim ko. Press enter. Again, trim. Piliin ko yung mga boundaries. Then, press enter. Ito naman yung i-delete ko. So, 1. Next circle. Trim. Select the boundary first. Enter. Then, select the object you want to trim. Enter. Again, trim. Select boundaries. Enter. Trim the object. Then lastly, trim. Enter. Again, trim. Choose boundaries or cutting edges. Enter. Then trim this part. Next naman natin iti-trim yung mga gitna. So, trim, select this boundaries, enter, and then trim. To trim. Okay, done. Enter. Next, trim. Select boundaries, enter, trim these parts here. Enter. You can also type TR on your command panel. Then click this. Enter, trim, 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 trim. Enter. Or right click to call the previous command. Repeat trim. Enter. Trim these parts here. Enter. Right click. Repeat trim. Ito. Enter. Enter. Or type TR. Ito and ito. Enter. This one. Okay. Next. Enter. Pwede din, ito din, i-click mo lang yung trim na icon. Enter. Enter. So, continue ko lang itong iti-trim. Okay, so clear na lahat. Now, let's put dimensions. Okay, so click dimension here. But before that, gumawa muna tayo ng line na basis muna. So, start at the center line and then extend lang. Enter. So, dimension from center to the edge, that is 82. So, as you can see, ang liit ng dimension. So, in order to change the dimension, type D on your command line and then space. So, lalabas na yung dimension style manager. So, yan yung tinatawag na dimension style manager. So, the dimension style manager, click mo tong modify. So, nakalagay dito tayo sa symbols and arrows na panel. Yung arrow size is 1. Let's try gawin natin 5. And then text gawin din natin 5. Okay. Close. So, as you can see, lumaki na yung dimension. Pero gusto ko pa rin lakihan yung dimension. So, again, type D on your command panel and then space, lalabas na yung dimension style manager. Go to modify, go to symbols and arrows first, or we can keep the symbols and arrows to 5, but yung text gusto kong ibahin to 8 para mas malaki. Then, close. So, as you can see, mas clear na yung dimension niya. So, that is 82. Move muna natin. And then, another dimension is from center to the inner na ellipse. So, that is 76. Enter. So, pwede ko na itong i-remove ang line. Kasi hindi naman siya tawag dito, necessary. So, I can delete that. Next is from the center to the escape. No. Hindi siya line. Dimension. Center. That is 30. Center to inner. That is 24. Next dimension is from center to the center nung circle. So that is 60. And then dimension nung center to the center of the circle. So, follow natin to hanggang sa maging perpendicular siya. that is let's start dito sa circle. Dimension circle to the center. That's 42. And then dimension from center ng circle to the center. That's 62. And then dimension ng circle, ito, that is 14. And then dimension ng radius, that is 10. So that's how to draw figure 2 of activity 3.